Hey folks, what's up? Lex here, and today I've got an unboxing vid for you. It's Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light 30-year anniversary edition for the Nintendo Switch. Now I'm excited about this because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. I started playing the series back in 2013 on the 3DS with Fire Emblem Awakening, which still remains my favorite Fire Emblem that I've played. But I've played Fire Emblem Echoes and Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I've actually played Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon all the way through on the DS. So I've already beaten this game in some form, probably the superior form to this, which is just the original Famicom version. But the big draw with this collector's edition are all the extras that you get with it. And it's not really about the physical edition because there is no physical edition in this. It's just a download code, which I think was a mistake. But we're going to see if the rest of the contents in this make up for that lack of a physical edition. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up. A little sticker here on the bottom. I always like to open from the bottom. I just want to make sure that I don't damage the box when I do this. So I do it very gently. Just like that. And I always open from the bottom because if I want to stand this up and display it, the top, if you open it up from the top will be like poking out. To bring this off camera here for a bit just so I can open this okay. I always hate these kind of boxes because the little flaps get caught on the other flaps. There we go. It makes it very difficult to open without damaging. Okay. Alright, so we got the box here. We're going to put that to the side because we are done with that. Alright, so the big thing right here is the art book. And we're going to open that up and take a look at that in just a moment. This was actually maybe the thing I was most excited for was this poster. And it's a mock Nintendo Power poster. I know the light is going to shine off this like crazy. But as you can see there, it's really cool. It's got the original Fire Emblem artwork on it. You've got the sprites in the background, and the background, the actual background, is like a real picture, which is awesome. It's cool. And then it's got like fake little headlines here, Counselor Corner, recruiting and shopping in Arcanea. And then there's this down here, classified info, top secret sound test. So, yeah, this is just awesome. This is something I want to get framed and like put up on the wall. On the back here, it's actually got a counselor's corner, which is even cooler. But it's got something in French and English over here. And what's interesting is it's got Nestor from the original Nintendo Power magazine. You know, it's obviously not a full strategy guide or anything like that, but a nice little wink and nod here to the Nintendo Power era. But yeah, definitely going to get this framed and put on the wall somewhere. It's excellent. I'm going to put that to the side right now. And this is obviously like the main event. You get and sorry about the glare, you get a Nintendo NES box. Like you just bought it off the store shelves or something like that. It's not in plastic wrap, so you don't have to worry about keeping it sealed. You know, for collecting purposes, you can actually open it up. But yeah, on the back here, kind of gives you a little synopsis of the story. And on the right side here, you get the screenshots in the CRT kind of, or the tube TV format there, which is very cool. This is just awesome. It's high quality, shows fingerprints and oil, so be wary of that. But let's open this thing up and see what is inside. Be very careful. I'm going to actually move this out of the way. Just try to be as careful as I can. Yeah, it's already bending, unfortunately. You know, there's got to be an easier way to unbox stuff like this. And I need to look that up and learn about that. Yeah, unfortunately, gonna crinkle this up. There you see that. See, this is why I hate these kinds of boxes. It's just like, you pretty much have to damage it to open it. Or else you're gonna get a ripped flap or something like that. So that sucks, but onward. And a little cardboard thing in there. Alright, oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side real quick because that is very cool. And we'll save that for last. But in the box, it comes with your download code. Of course, not going to show that. Actually, I can show that because it's you have to scratch it off. So, yeah, download code there. Again, sorry for the glare. Very nice. You get a map. Fold that out. It's a glossy map, so lots of glare. The continent of Archanea. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. It might be Archanea, I guess, but yeah, very cool. On the back, you actually get characters and their stats. Another very cool thing there. With the sprite work for all of those people. And then you have an instruction booklet, which is pretty thick, pretty good size. And you get a little intro, a little foreword. Yeah, it tells you how to play. It's all in color. You get character introductions as well. There's that. Just top-notch stuff here. Very cool. Terrain effects. And then, of course, the reason it's so thick is because it's doubled in another language, but still very cool. But the main event of this box is this. It is the mock cartridge. It's not an actual cartridge, which would have been cool if they put the ROM on a cartridge and then or in a cartridge and then you could play it on your NES or whatever. But this is also cool because it's a like glass NES cartridge with the Fire Emblem label. Now the label's not on the front, it's actually like a sticker on the back. And then you just have the, I don't know what this is called, but, you know, the design put onto the glass there. Just kind of put it all different angles for you guys to check out as a plane goes overhead. So this is pretty hefty, very cool looking. I don't know if it's actually glass. Sounds like it. But this is a really cool display piece right here. Something to put up on the shelf or a mantle or something like that. It just looks really cool, and of course if the light hits it just the right way. And then of course you get the Nintendo little cartridge sleeve here. It's not the same kind of material as the ones that came out in the 80s. It's more like paper than those ones were. Those ones were more like plastic. This might be plastic, but it has more of a papery feel to it. So we'll put that back in there, and then we'll check out the art book. Okay, so now we're gonna check out the art book here. We're going to carefully cut this open. Take that plastic off. There we go. And man, let me tell you something. I have had lots of art books through collector's editions. I've had really good art books. I've had really lousy art books. This, from the outside, at least, is one of the best, if not the best, art book I've ever had. This is a high quality book that you would expect to spend $50 on, maybe, in Barnes and Noble or online, wherever you get your books. It's got a very cool inside. Legacy of Arcanea. You get some look at the original Fire Emblem in its Famicom form. Oh gosh, this is a timeline. That's crazy. So not only is this an art book, but it's something you can learn more about the series with. So one of the things about this book, as you can tell, there is a side for English and a side for French, which is cool in the sense that means, those in, Quebec or wherever you want to say, and in Canada can, get the book and be able to read it and all that kind of stuff too. It's cool. It is kind of distracting though to have the portion you can read, whether you can read just French or just English, cut in half. It's kind of an eyesore, I will say that. So for the pictures and the captions, they'll just put a slash in there and then put the other language. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go through every single page. There are over 200 pages in this book, but I'll just kind of flip through. It looks like you get some maps. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Get some characters there. More looks at the characters, the original artwork. Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem. And just kind of skipping forward to some newer games. Oh, wow. This is just fantastic. The pages, high quality. There's Marth. I think this is an absolute must if you're a Fire Emblem fan. Kind of goes through all the different games and their release dates in Japan and in the Americas. More artwork from those. And yeah, just can't spend all day just looking at I would love to just spend all day showing you guys these pictures, but just stunning artwork. Absolutely beautiful. Very vibrant as well. And there are so many characters in the Fire Emblem series that, there's a need for all this artwork because there's just that many in here. You know, I'm a big fan of the Langrisser games as well, and I was actually pretty bummed out that I couldn't get the Langrisser Special Edition, and now it's going for quite a bit of money, but I'm definitely glad I was able to get this, because this is just phenomenal. It was $50 for all this that I've shown so far, including a download copy of the game. Again, I wish there were a physical copy of the game, because I am a physical game collector, but just how can I complain? This book alone is worth the $50 that you pay. Oh, and some pages, look at this, some pages are fold-out pages. Actually, there's probably quite a few that are fold-out, but this is the first one that I noticed. Wow. So there's even more packed in here than I thought. Yeah, this is, I mean, look at Barst here. That's just the coolest thing. This artwork is phenomenal. Anyway, alright. I'll go ahead and close the book there. Again, you get this beautiful cover. It's quality material. The Nintendo Power poster, which I want to frame and put up on the wall. It looks so good and so nostalgic for people who were raised in the era of Nintendo Power. You get the awesome glass cartridge there, the replica box, along with the instruction booklet, the download code, and the map. And then, of course, you can store it in this awesome box here, which looks great as well. It's got the raised lettering here, Japanese characters here. So cool. Guys, I was a little skeptical of this because there wasn't the physical game to be had here. I'm still kind of like, oh, I wish it weren't a download code. But for $50, if you are a Fire Emblem fan, get this without question. Everything is quality here. A little mad at myself because I kind of damaged my box down there, but still, I mean, it's popping up on Amazon every other day. You can still grab it for $50 if you can find it. But please, if you are a Fire Emblem fan, please go get this and add it to your collection, because you're going to be stunned by the quality here. Like I said, I get quite a few collector's editions, and some of those collector's editions, the quality is very questionable, especially for the price that they're asking. For $50, this is a steal. But anyway, that's enough. I'm probably going to go download the game now and all that good stuff. Let me know if you guys pick this collector's edition up, if you plan to play the original game on the Switch, even if you don't pick it up. Let me know if you are a Fire Emblem fan, and what game is the favorite of yours in the series, because mine's still Awakening. I still like the social links and how you can, get the next generation involved and all that kind of stuff. It's still very cool. I also like Echoes. Three Houses I liked, but probably not as much as those 3DS games. So anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like. Share it around to other Fire Emblem fans if you can. It would really help me out. Subscribe for more unboxings. And until next time, this is Lex, signing off.